lovely, lovely morning for Labor Day. It is absolutely beautiful today. Clear skies, people are in their swimming pools, they're gonna cook out, and I'm going thrifting. Same old stuff, different day. I love it. A lot of the stores around here, including many of the places that I go all the time, are having a 50% off day. Amvets does. I also go to City Thrift. They have 50% off. I may or may not make it up there. I intended on doing some hopping around to some different places, but there are two reasons that I decided to probably stay at the bins for most of the day. One is, yesterday was a stellar day at the bins. And I will probably tack a haul video of sorts when I'm throwing it into storage and so forth on the end of this video, but we'll see. If not, it'll be a separate one. Depends on what I find today. I may not have enough camera battery to do a haul. But the other reason is Amy and Davey, I'm assuming, or Amy and Nathan, her dad, Davey is the husband, are coming down from the Jackson area / Bolivar, Tennessee, or wherever they are this morning, and they are going to shop at my bin store. And they wanted to see me, and I said, you bet, I'll be down there. So I may end up staying down there longer anyway, as it turns out. We'll probably have some lunch and so forth. And you may not see me on any of the video because I'll be the one behind the camera, but you'll know I'm there, right? So I'm going to go by and I'm going to grab a drink and head down to the bin store, and she's going to text me when they get close. We'll just see what happens today. I'll give you a little teaser. I found something from 1969 that, if it's original, might be really good money. So I'm here at the bins. I found a few things, not many things. Very low crowd. Waiting on Amy to liven it up a little bit. They're just now starting to bring out some bins, so we'll see what happens. Yay! So Amy's got Davey checking things out too. I think they're at the bin of books with the Southern Baptist Convention stuff in it, and Bibles and all kinds of goodies. He is in, I think he's actually actively, whoops, sorry about that, actively in seminary. So there's Amy and Davey checking it all out. It is so quiet at the bins today. Is anybody here? Yeah, a little bit. Not much. I need to start rolling these suckers out. We aren't standing here for our health. Hello. Well, I wasn't in much of a shopping mood, and I guess it was a good thing because I only stayed about 2 hours and kind of piddled around a little bit. Didn't really find a whole lot, but found some things. Giant's hat. Strike King. This is probably my best find. It was sitting right on top of everything Resellers walk past $20 all day long. Amazing. I live in the tri-state area, so I'm going to try and flip it locally first, but it's a Starbucks, so it'll sell. I found this hat's kind of cool. It's Boston. Peace plus love equal happiness. I might keep that, huh? A couple of little things, 50 cents. And another one of these. I've got 3, so I'm just going to put up one listing on that. A couple of little patches I'll put in with a lot. Found this. I'm not going to open it up because I'm one-handed, but it's a Horner brand little mouth organ or harmonica. So, like a little promo piece. It was $1. Found 2 or 3 of these. Not today, but over time. Little cartoons. Calling all cuckoos. Oh lordy, I don't need cuckoos. Alright, let's see. A couple of little pens. The older pens, the pen end comes out like that. And that's how you can date those and know how old they are. Got a couple of gloves that aren't just home runs. Get it, home runs. But decent. I'll be able to sell those. I sold 3 of my baby heads that I'd cut off and was getting ready and put it on my Facebook. 3 of the heads I had cut off, and I cut the circle in the top, hole in the top, for the succulents and stuff that Lorelai and I are going to make planters for to sell. We're going to do some hippie ones, boho ones. And I posted on my Facebook and sold 3 of them for $5 a piece, unadorned. So I needed to get another baby. Those are $1. So I just found the fitted sheet and the pillowcase of a vintage set of Disney sheets. Found 5 of the Monster High dolls, and I do sell those, whether they have all their stuff with them or not. I just put them in a lot and sell them. Found another little small glove, one of the little mag gloves. And found a Winchester t-shirt. Y'all recognize the state? And I found 2 Furbies. And these are from the late 90s. Don't know if they work or not, but it won't matter. They'll sell anyway. I love this one. Look at the eyelashes on this thing. Can you tell? Well, not like that you can't. See the eyelashes? Of course, they open and shut. Of course, yard sale price was $15 on them, so that was interesting. Hiding that price. Sometimes the cashiers will go, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. They'll charge you for $30 and $11 million and whatever. So that's what we got today. I just thought I'd throw this little tidbit in here. Anytime that I go to yard sales or auctions or estate sales, anything like that, and buy the jewelry, I usually will buy it in lots. I will buy it in large bags and things like that. Not always, but usually. Invariably, if they've got things that are bagged up, even in some jewelry jars at times, there will be, pretty often, I will find some of the silver fillings in there. Yeah, these are teeth. And you wonder, where have people gotten these things from? Well, obviously, you know, if they have a denture put in themselves, a lot of times they'll ask for their teeth back because this is silver. And it is something that a jeweler will take. Pawn shops will buy them. You need to check on your state laws to make sure of what you can buy and sell. But You can sell these just like this, and they'll use a dental tool just like I do. I use just a dental tool that I got from yard sales and stuff at one point in time, and they'll remove the tooth in here. The jeweler will do that for you too, but it saves them some time if you actually have the tools to do it. Here's some that I've removed or whatever. Also, you can take these, and I put these into a bag, put them off to the side, and when I've got several of them, you can actually sell these on Etsy. A lot of crafters buy these. You can't sell bone on there, but you can sell teeth on there, believe it or not, and people will make all kinds of jewelry, necklaces, things like that. People think that this is gross, but this right here is about $25 worth of just regular human teeth. So, and these are baby teeth, you know, as you can tell. These are, other than maybe this one here. Molars are going to sell for more because they can do more with it. They can take the molar, for instance, and then they can inset a diamond or semi-precious stone or something like that in the top of it and make all kinds of jewelry. So, you know, sometimes you got to think outside that box, you know, and end up making money off of something that normally people would throw away. So I just thought I'd put that little tidbit out there. Buy the bags, dig through them, pull teeth. Well, I got a jewelry bag at Goodwill Bin store, which is unheard of in my area. They quit doing bags of jewelry, and they used to ship it off to Shop Goodwill, but I happened up on one. The lady was in front of me, got in front of me, and saw it first, and they had $39.99 on it. And I could tell it was a lot of costume in there and so forth, but not vintage costume or anything like that. A lot of beads, you know, shells, you know how they do. But it was a gallon bag, and it was completely full. They could barely get it closed, and they actually didn't have it stapled or anything. Well, the manager's standing up there at the checkout, and I watched this lady just kind of turn away like she was gonna walk off, you know, when it was $39.99. She didn't look at it or anything. She just kind of was interested, and I know that she's a reseller. And as she turned away, I looked at the manager, and I just said it kind of quiet. I said, I want to look at it. And she said, okay. So she pushed it over, and of course the other lady kind of turned around like, uh-oh. But I started looking at it, and the longer that I looked at it, the lower the price went on it, and I finally ended up getting it for $25. But the lady, the manager, actually let me open the bag and take a look and everything. And so I'm going to take this into the jeweler. This is a 14 karat. It's marked 14. It tested at 14, but I always go back to the jeweler and things because, you know, invariably I try to keep pretty current on my acids and things like that, but I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can see it. I think it's right. Where is it? Right in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, let's see. It's marked 14. I don't know if that's the marking for the 14. Sorry. Camera work is not going to be good in here because I've got a very small car and not a lot of RAM. But anyway, it's marked Italy 14K. Then I had several pieces in here that I won't pull out because I don't want to juggle them around too much, but let's just pull it up to where maybe you can see a few of the pieces. At this piece, it's marked 4K, and on occasion the 1 will come off of it, but this one didn't test at 14, but it did test at 10. So I had that little pendant piece. Also had, this is not easy to do one-handed. Had several pieces like these. Got a tri-colored, I'll have to pull them apart, but it's just little pendants, initials, you know, that type of thing. The cross is sterling. This is a broken bracelet, but it's like the rose gold, white gold, and yellow gold. So we'll see what they can do on it. Got a few earring backs in there that tested and all this. I've tested all of this, but we'll see what they say about it. And here it is, Bach, one of my favorite places.